Hello, wherever you are, day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great one. I'm Sher. I just decided to come on and do a collective reading, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, then just connect with me on Messenger. I have a relationship reading special going on for $22, so balance out your energies, the other person's energies, and the energies between you. That's $22 in a limited time. Hello, Corey. How are you, honey? It's so good to see you. So I'm going to do a collective read now. Just looking at the energies right now for the collective spirit. Father, Mother, God, Creator, Spirit, please guide us to the right messages. For the collective, please, for the collective. Yeah. What else for the collective spirit? Oh, nice. Bursting with love. It says bursting with love. All right, so yeah, the eclipse energies have been pretty intense, actually, for me, and I think for other people as well. That's what I've heard. So you might not know this now, but you will. Okay, so this is talking about our ability to focus, to choose to place our focus on a person, on something that we love, on a person that we love. And so we can raise our vibration simply by thinking about that person or situation. So yeah, something that is bursting with love for us. Nice. So when we focus on something like that and have that feeling within us, you know, that is love-based rather than fear-based or ego-based thinking, then yeah, we exude that outward and it lifts our vibrations and everybody around us. So that is wonderful. It is beautiful. And yeah, when we have this focus on love for ourselves and others, then it absolutely shows. It absolutely shows in our environment, in our ways of being with others, in our dealings with one another. So that's gorgeous. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me through Messenger or on email at sherrijens@gmail.com, and we'll get that set up for you. I have a wide variety of price points and styles. So yeah, there we go. Beautiful, bursting with love for them. So think of someone very, very special to you. It guides us. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Nice. Soak them in that love, it says. Soak them in that love. Send that love to them. I love it. And this one says, time for a love fest. Oh. So, again, it's talking about the energy of unconditional love and self-love and exuding that outward and pouring that out to others. It's usually worth trying. They just leave their own. Yeah, they just leave their own reserve. There's something about leaving behind our reservations that we may have had in regards to expressing this or being our full selves, and then understanding that we have this ability to exude this and that we are all worthy and we are all worthy of giving and receiving. We are all capable of giving and receiving this kind of unconditional love. I'm going to tilt that upward a bit so you guys can see the trees. Beautiful, beautiful day. All right, so what else, Spirit? What else for the collective? Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me on Messenger or email at sherrijens@gmail.com. Donations are always highly appreciated. If these readings have resonated, there we go. And more about love. This is to love in spite of it all. This says love in spite of it all. So in spite of the past, in spite of what is going on in our 3D world, what is, appearing to exist around us, Spirit is asking us to guide that back to love and a love regardless of whether that we are seeing that in our situations and in our environments, in our living environments, and our spaces, in our workspaces, every place where we are interacting with others. Spirit is asking us to love in spite of it all, in spite of it all. Why? Because we can. And it raises our vibration. It raises our vibration so that we can draw in the most wonderful things for us we can manifest. And that's not why we do it, but it feels good. It feels good. Others notice, and we are attracting it back. So by being in this self-love and appreciation, in understanding that we can all achieve this kind of unconditional love, even though apparently I can't say it today, we can do this. We can do this. We can love in spite of it all. Before this odyssey ever begins, there was you, wide-eyed curiosity. And so this is about having a curiosity and a love of life. And so Spirit is asking us to embrace that and to understand, again, that we all have this ability, that we all are deserving, we all are worthy, and we all are capable and fully deserving, worthy, able to be in this kind of mindset. Not only that, and I said mindset, but I really meant heart set. Not only that, we're meant to be, because that feels good, and that's where we vibrate the highest. Love is the highest possible vibration. Love is the highest vibration of all. So when we're here, then we are manifesting on a different level, and we are exuding that again outward to others. A love of life, love for what it is that brings us joy. When we're in this state of bliss, then that is that purest kind of unconditional love. When we have that for ourselves and others. Yeah. And that self-love, that's the hardest. That's the biggest challenge, is to move into that self-love, because that requires self-acceptance. It requires self-forgiveness. And so, this says love in spite of it all, in spite of what you're seeing around you. Because what is around us is the result of the past, right? It is a result of the past manifestations. And so, by focusing and being grateful and exuding this love and focusing on love, then we are raising our vibration to the highest possible, so that our futures then will be brighter. Yeah. It's all about vibration. It's all about frequency. It's all about energy. And love, again, is the highest. It's the highest. Okay, what else, Spirit? For the collective, please. Again, guys, if you would... Oh, hi, Stephanie. How are you, honey? If you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me on Messenger or email sherrijens@gmail.com if you would like to have a private reading. Okay. So, you will find what you seek. So this is about, you know, what it is that we want out of life, what it is that we want. And so it's okay for us to focus on that, Spirit says. It's okay for us to acknowledge that. It's okay for us to pursue that, you know, but not chase it. Not chase it. When we're in that self-love vibration and we're in appreciation and gratitude for everything around us, then these things automatically come to us because I killed that. I'm sorry, Aunt. But oh, here's another one. Different kind. Big black one. Okay, sorry. I'm disturbing them. I'm in their spot. Anyway. This is knowing that we are all deserving. And not only that, as I was saying, this is also about what we are seeking is also seeking us. So understanding that not everyone is drawn to particular things, you know, we're all drawn to different things, and that's wonderful and lovely because we're all different people, we're all different individuals. We have different preferences. And so we're not all after the same thing. You know, we're after the basics like happiness and contentment, but it looks different for all of us. It looks different for each one of us. So yeah, we're not all chasing the same thing. And I said chasing again. And so we're being asked right now, I'm hearing, you know, just to release the chasing and to understand that when we are vibrating, appreciating, and in gratitude, knowing this is coming to us. Knowing it is coming to us. That's a very big part of manifesting as well, is saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful week. Thank you that all my bills are paid. Thank you that I move through life with ease. Thank you for my health. Thank you. Thank you for my healing, you know. And so I try to even be careful, like when I'm sick. Like I don't say I'm sick. I try to be careful about that wording. I might say something instead like I'm absorbing all the energy I need from the universe. Because as I am, those two words are the most powerful words in the universe, and I'm not the one to come up with this. You guys probably have heard this if you're here in this group and are drawn to spirituality and these kinds of pursuits, then an interest, then you probably read that or heard that before. And so, yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. Convince. Okay, beautiful. Convincing ourselves, not others. So this again is about focusing on oneself, like working on our mindsets. And again, I've talked a lot about subconscious beliefs, our unconscious programming, and we self-sabotage, because those things are cemented in and we're not aware we're doing them. And that can be addressed, with subliminals. That's one way to do that, because again, it's a subconscious thing going on. We don't realize we're doing it, so we don't make like a conscious effort not to do it. I mean, we can, but it goes deeper. It goes deeper than that. So that also is really important for us to convince ourselves. Like, we don't have to convince anybody else or ask anyone's permission for what it is that we want. or maybe, but maybe we don't have to convince others of our worth. We have to convince ourselves we can do this. We have to convince ourselves that we are worthy. We have to convince ourselves, I mean, we are, but sometimes we don't believe that, right? Because of that programming I was talking about. So it's about convincing ourselves. Convince yourself, not others, of your worth, that your ideas are grand, you know, and that they can work. So just, it's about giving ourselves pep talks. Hi, Sarah, honey. It's so good to see you. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, I have the relationship reading special going on right now for a very short time. It is $22, so that is like an $11 discount off my lowest price readings. So if you want that, let me know. Shoot me a PM. Yeah. Also, before I forget, the online chakra healing course, I have changed the start date. It was supposed to have started Monday, and then I decided maybe it would be good to do it closer to the solstice. So I moved it to a week ahead. Yeah, so it's going to be starting on the 21st rather than the 14th. So if you would like that, again, let me know. PM me and I'll give you information. Oh, it was one of those little bees. I'll get it to land on me. See, I have like a very sweet relationship. I hope you can see it. I have a very sweet relationship with these little bees. I hope you can see it there. They land on me, they come visit me. Oh, there we go. See it? That's not a mosquito, I think. I can't make it zoom. I mean, not zoom, but focus. Okay. There we go. I don't know what those are called, but my great grandmother taught me, you know, that I could let those lie on the end of my finger. Yeah, I was lucky enough to have known 3 great grandmothers, and so that was wonderful. Yeah. It always reminds me of her. Okay, so do something new, something different. We're being guided to do that. And again, we are leaving behind old cycles and beginning new ones. So yeah, Spirit is guiding us. We may have new interests or may have a renewed sense of interest in something that we enjoyed in the past. And that's coming up for a lot of us. You know, and the past comes up a lot during Mercury retrograde. It's not just exes. Although that happens too. But yeah, other things come back. It's not just relationships that come back. Sometimes jobs come back and we get a job offer, you know, from something that we thought, you know, was completely over and they'd already hired somebody else or something like that. Things like that can come back and revisit. So yeah, it's about that. So a lot of us are rediscovering and remembering, you know, that used to bring me a lot of joy. Why don't I take that up again? And, you know, if you're in the northern hemisphere, then you're in summer. So it's a great time, you know, to be involved in something like that, like a pastime, a hobby. This black ant is, okay. He's not really welcome, you know. I'm sorry, he's just not welcome, but maybe I'm the one who's not. But yeah, he's about that big. Yeah, I don't think it's one of those biting kinds. But anyway, I would so much rather be out in nature. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. All right. Now, moving on. What else, Spirit? For the collective. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me on Messenger. And I do have that relationship special. the online chakra healing course, and that can be broken up into payments. I've had a couple people do it on payments, so I figured out a way to do that if you would like to do that. And it starts on the 21st, and it is 7 weeks long, all online, and highly informative if I say so myself. But yeah, we take a real deep dive, and we look at the psychology. There are yoga classes, because I'm also a yoga and meditation instructor, if you guys didn't know, and a Reiki master. And I have a degree in psychology, and then I've got a degree in education, a master's in education, and I taught for 20 years. So yeah, I do have the credentials. So if you guys would like to sign up for that, we would love to have you. Again, that starts on the 21st of June. So just shoot me a PM, and we can figure it out. If you would like to break it up into payments, that's fine. Okay, so our next message is look for a sign. So Spirit is giving us signs. Spirit, we're always in communication with Spirit. It's up to us to notice or not, and that's not a judgment, you know. It's always there. It's always there. And then we have reconsider. And yeah, that's, you know, really, really tying in very well with the Mercury retrograde energy that I was just talking about, you know, because there may be things from the past that come back to reconsider, for us to think about again, for us to analyze again. There may be communications going on around these things. If there are people from our past coming back, if there are jobs coming back, yeah, whatever, and however that shows up, you know, Spirit is asking us to reconsider and to take a look. Not everything is meant for us, right? Not everything is meant for us. So for some of these things, that we may be tempted, you know, to go in, and sometimes, you know, we're, again, on a higher vibration. Things come back, but we are at a higher vibration, hopefully, if we're growing, if we're doing our work. So we're going to be looking at it, you know, from a different perspective. However, on the other side of that, you know, maybe the other person, maybe the other party, maybe that company has also evolved, has also grown with this time that has passed. So, you know, it's up to us to take a look, you know, and be very careful. And then there's always the recommendation to be very, very careful in making major purchases during Mercury retrograde, signing job contracts, any leases, any kind of written contract. You know, just make sure, and if it can be avoided, you know, don't like freak out or anything. Just make sure that you're looking at that fine print. So that is what we are guided to do at this time. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Just be careful. Just be careful. If you buy like a big ticket electronics item, Mercury also governs electronics. You know, just make sure there's some kind of warranty in place. Just, you know, be careful. Okay. And what else, Spirit? I'm going to pull one more for us. Hi, Joanne. How are you, honey? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Steph. I always forget there are two Stephs. Daphne is Steph. It's good to see you. Okay, improving health. Now, this can show up in any way, you know, in our lives. So this improving health, that can be financial health, that can be physical health, it can be spiritual health, it can be, you know, psychological health, any kind of health at all, any kind of well-being. And there's my friend again. Can you guys see him? He's so cute. I love him. I love these things. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. Improving health, And we can also, if that resonates with your belief system, we can also ask Archangel Raphael to help with our healing. Beautiful. Yeah, Archangel Raphael is an angel of healing. So yeah, you can ask that. And there are saints, just whatever resonates with your belief system, then we can do that. We can ask our spirit team, we can ask our spirit guides, we can ask our ancestors to help, you know, God, Creator, just whatever, again, resonates with your particular belief system. Jesus was an amazing healer, you know, so there's, yeah, I'm just completely distracted, guys, by that. Oh, he went away. Try to show you one more time. It's so cool. But yeah, so healing, again, it can be on all levels. It can be our finances, it can be our careers, it can be our relationships. Archangel Jophiel is really good for relationship healing. What else, Spirit? Spiritual healing, mental healing, physical healing. Okay, sorry. That one ant. That one very big ant. Okay. The situation will improve. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is a very last message before I go ahead and end the live, is that all around things are getting better, and these energies with the eclipse have been pretty intense for most of us, you know, and a lot of tower moments are going on now. What are tower moments? Well, that's when spirit comes in, divine comes in and clears out what doesn't serve. You know, we can either let it go ourselves, or sometimes spirit brings it in if we're reluctant, you know, to let these things go. So yeah, but spirit says the situation will improve. Stay high vibe, and stay, I always say stay hydrated, but yeah, with that improving health, the situation will improve. And again, that can be health on all areas of life and all levels. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me or make a donation, the links, it's not in the description because it kept messing up my post, so I'm still just putting it in the comments. So it should be there in the comments there, my PayPal link, and I have Venmo again. I've got that back. I'm using that again, and I'm able to use that again. It was kind of messed up for a minute. No Cash App anymore, but I have Facebook Pay and PayPal and Venmo. Yeah, so yeah, whatever is leaving, and this is the last. I said there was the final card, but here's the final card. There's something better. So again, as I was saying, whatever is leaving our lives, we are being guided that there's something better coming in instead. So just to have that faith and understand, you know, releasing is really good for us. And that is people, situations, jobs, it can be anything. It's showing up in our lives in any way. It can manifest itself in any way at all. So Spirit is guiding us to do just that. Allow it to go, because there's something better coming in, and we've got improved health. We've got improved health. So that is on all levels. It can be our feeling good, you know, our thinking patterns clearing up as we are letting these things go, letting things that don't serve us. If it is a job, perhaps it's stressful, you know, how healthy is that going to be when we let that kind of thing go? So yeah, there are major transitions going on for us as a collective, and self-healing, self-forgiveness, forgiveness for others, and releasing of long-term situations, because these are major cycles ending and new ones beginning. So a lot of us are even shifting entire careers, moving across the world, you know, big changes. So yeah, but they're all for the better. Breathe through it and know that Spirit, God, Creator, Universe, whatever verbiage you would like to use, there's something better coming in for us. There's something better. Much love. Much love. And I wish you guys well. Again, if you would like that relationship special, doesn't have to be romance. It can be any kind of relationship, right? It can be familial, you know. So if like you and your sister are having issues or something, for example, you know, you could look into that. It'll look at your energies, the other person's energies. So it can be a boss, it can be a friend. Definitely can be romantic partner, but yeah, any kind of relationship at all, and we can just have a look-see. Yeah, so that special is $22, and again, that's like $11 off my lowest price reading. So that is just for a limited time. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you know, they go up from there. But yeah, you can PM me and we'll get that set up. I'll send you a price list if you're interested in the online chakra healing course. Again, I've changed the date, so I changed the start date to be on the 21st. So there's still another week. And again, if you would like to do payment plan on that, you know, I've had people, and it's not like expensive either, but you know, it makes it easier for people, and I understand that. So a lot of people have chosen to do that, and that's perfectly fine with me. So just, you know, shoot me a PM if you would like to do that. But yeah, it talks about the psychology of each chakra, and we do yoga classes to help strengthen and nourish each chakra. And then we talk about, you know, did I already say psychology? I think I did. Okay, we talk about energetics, music, and that kind of thing, all around healing that chakra. And there are like 40 videos in that course. So yeah, just let me know if you would like that, or have questions about it. And I wish you well. I hope you have a great day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. And I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful one, whatever it is, if it's morning or evening. Thank you guys for coming. And much love to you. Oh yeah, I have the YouTube channel, so I'm growing my subscriptions to that. So it's just my name, Sherri Jens, if you want to check that out. And so there are yoga videos on there, meditation videos on there, and there are, you know, readings on there like this, pick a cards. There are poems that I've written, you know. It's just everything. It's just a little bit of all of it. But much love to you guys. I'm sending you so much love and healing. And stay grounded, by the way, during these eclipses. You know, if you can get outside, do it. And just sit down on the ground. Like literally do that, or take your shoes off and stand on the ground barefoot for 10 minutes. Even if it's just 10 minutes, it will make physical, biological, chemical changes in your body. You know, because we have an electromagnetic field, right? So that can be grounded, just like an outlet in your house is grounded. There is a ground wire, you know, so it's important for us to be grounded. You know, so literally, physically, like scientifically, grounded. It's not just a metaphorical word. All right. Much love to you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Namaste.